Goeienaand en welkom by nog 'n episode van Kwarantynwyn in die Tuin saam met Elaine.
And I would just like to take this opportunity to thank Margaret Ellis, the daughter of Neil Ellis from Neil Ellis Wines, for sending us this beautiful bottle of wine.
Now the wine in our glass for tonight is the beautiful Neil Ellis Jonkershoek Cabernet 2016. Now Neil Ellis has been making wine for about 40 years now, since 1984 under his own name. But before that he even made wines for Groot Constantia as well as KWV. Now Neil Ellis can be considered as the first negotiant out of from the Western Cape, or from the Cape, which means he was the first winemaker to actually go out and look for vineyards to make wine from, rather than own the vineyards and then making wine from them. His first wines was, as far as I understand, from the Bannock Valley. He got grapes from a vineyard up there, and today he has vineyards that he uses from all the way from Elgin, Darling, Pikkenierskloof, and then of course Jonkershoek, which we have today. Now Jonkershoek to me is one of those amazing places in Stellenbosch that just make fantastic Cabernet Sauvignon. You've got the Helderberg that makes good Cabernet Sauvignon as well as the Simonsberg, which is where Helshoogte is, but also the cellar of Neil Ellis. But Jonkershoek always just delivers that something special. It's the valley of Jonkershoek is slightly cooler than the surrounding parts of Stellenbosch, which helps with even ripening. There's a bit of a southeaster that cools those vineyards down. So when the rest of Stellenbosch is in the high 30s, it's always just those few degrees cooler, and you tend to get this, almost want to say, a bit more elegance coming from the grapes from that side. Now Cabernet, being seen as the king of grapes in Stellenbosch, is just fantastic. It really loves that area, and we get some fantastic examples of it as well.
Wow, it's really bold here, but elegant.
Powerful yet pretty.
Yes.
In that sense.
Yes.
Lots of dark fruits, blackberries, blueberries, but there's this cedarwood perfume that guides this wine as well, and I think that is more almost a trademark, I want to say, of Jonkershoek, than would actually differentiate this wine from other parts of Stellenbosch. Now this wine, as I said, is 100% Cabernet Sauvignon, gets fermented in stainless steel, and after it's been lightly pressed, it spends 18 months in brand new French oak barrels. All of the barrels are 100% new French oak, so it adds quite a lot to the wine. What I can taste, the barrels aren't too heavily toasted, so it doesn't taste smoky or anything like that. The wood tannins just balance out the grape tannins, which you get from the skins of the Cabernet as well. This is a wine that definitely will benefit from aging, so if you can, hide it in your cellar. If you can't, try and decant it for an hour in advance. So with Father's Day coming up, this is a great wine to have a spoiled dad with. So when he lights the fire, decant the wine, and by the time the braai is finished, hopefully you haven't finished the wine and the wine will be perfect.
Surprise!
Now Neil Ellis, of course, winemaker of Neil Ellis, but his son Warren Ellis is also now involved with winemaking on the farm, and it's just following in dad's footsteps. And I think a lot of times in life, all boys try to follow in dad's footsteps. So guys, enjoy the wines while you have. Go buy this online. I know tomorrow is public holiday, so there's no wine sales at the farms itself, but online sales will still be open, so hopefully you can get a delivery before Father's Day. Alternatively, a belated Father's Day gift is never a bad idea either. So stay safe and enjoy.
And thanks again to Margaret Ellis.
Cheers.
Cheers.